Welcome, everybody. This is the Queen of the Hill match here at the Open Stream. I am in the booth with Sean Gretzinger. How are you today, Sean?
I'm good. How are you?
Perfect.
Good.
I'm doing good. We're just got done with juniors as usual, a little later than normal, so we apologize, guys. Please get out there and share the stream. Pretty sure these ladies are going to play fairly quickly. It looks like they're playing 8 ball.
They
They're
are. I
both
know.
working on
Kelly
sharing,
thought
I think,
about
right now.
changing the game. She did think about it. She has been gone for a while. She spends the winter down in Coral Gables by her mother. So she's just back in the area now, and she is anxious to play some pool today.
Trying to figure out how to share, it looks like. Here we could zoom in. Maybe we can help them.
Yeah, maybe I can go help her.
Look at these ladies working together already. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, fuzzing out. Look
Yep.
out. A little too dark in the corner
Talk to them
there.
a little bit about your juniors thing while I go out there and do this.
All right. So the juniors is great. We really did have good luck today, and have been. Mason and I have been um, teaching. We started a new program where it's very similar to um, karate belts, but we use bands, so wristbands, and we start with white as the cue ball, yellow is the 1 ball, 2, and on up. And each of those has a skill level they have to achieve before they can receive their band. And we're pretty excited about it. The kids are excited about it. It gives them some goals to reach for, and you start telling them and they start asking questions. I guess that means that they're interested, which is great. And we got a bunch of kids that are just really playing some pretty good pool, and even if they aren't playing perfect now, their efforts are there, and I think, the discipline, all of them kind of stick to what they're told, and it's like all of us. Everybody has bad habits that they fall into, and it's good for them. We reinforce the good habits every week, and it's just good to see the improvement and see them discipline themselves to make it better. Oh, what's going on? All I can do is hear myself, yeah. So you got to go back. Here, can you turn that down?
I don't know. It's not my, it's
Here,
not my device.
I got it. Okay, so once you go back, then you go to here.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so share,
Okay.
and then wherever she wants to share it to. It's like a massive computer screen there. Holy cow. It's one of those flip open phones that turns into a double wide.
Sorry, we couldn't get the share to come up.
That's like the double wide of
I know. I'm
of
looking
telephones.
at the thing. I don't know how to operate.
That's
the
not
little
like a
device
regular
here.
trailer
No,
there. That's like double luxury.
I know.
It's going.
Sorry.
All right, I think we're done. Oh, she's crying now. Why is she crying?
Somebody's crying?
I don't know. I should just share it on her page. I'll
Oh,
just,
that's a good
that'll
idea.
probably be quicker. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Maybe. If I can figure out how to share it anyways. Okay, so to the YouTube we go. Did she win the leg? What happened?
Yeah, she did. She won the leg,
Oh,
and
I
she's
wasn't,
wrecking.
I wasn't paying attention
Mm-hmm.
apparently. I was talking about the double wide.
Yeah, if we have chatters, they may be all left already because we're so late this morning. Sorry, people.
Oh no, they're here.
Oh, they're here. Good, good,
And
good.
they're ready to
Yeah,
share.
we had some updates come
Oh,
on. We
don't
had all
even have
kinds
our
of things.
TV on? What's going on?
Pardon me?
This place is falling apart. Don't have the TV on even. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, there we go.
What should show up different? Oh no, that one's not logged in. That's why.
Oh.
Just click on the screen for me.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There we go. Now
Oh,
maybe
there we
we'll
go.
get something behind it.
Okay.
Maybe not though. All right. Anyways, there's the break. Let's take a look at the overhead and see what it looks like. So Kelly came up dry there, even though it's a pretty wide open break. Goodness. 412 was a little bit of an issue, including the two. 15 doesn't really have a good hole yet. All right. Well, she's going to start up table. And she missed the 9, giving Kelly back to the table after her first attempt. Anything interesting Memorial Day weekend last weekend? Did you do anything beyond here?
No, visited the cemeteries. Went to a
Nice.
couple of the services on Monday.
Candy Birmingham checking in here on the stream. Good morning. Supporting her friend Kelly.
All right, I've got the ladies up here.
All right, we'll take opinions. So right now we have the overhead view zoomed out just a bit on the right-hand side, so you see a little bit of the ground around it. Do you guys prefer that, or do you prefer it with not being able to see those edges? Just curious. I may or may not listen to you. We only have 7 opinionators right now, and probably, what, statistically, maybe 1 out of 7 answer that question. So, we got 10 now. We got a little better chance.
Good.
All right. It's like starting a cold engine.
It is. Okay, Kelly's going to try to finesse that 7 ball into the side pocket. What she will have after that looks like probably just the 5.
Yeah, I would agree.
All
Oh,
right, this
oh.
is a chance. Yep. Oh, it's a chance for Lori. Looks like that 15's got at least half a pocket to go by the 5, because her problem ball is stuck over there behind the 4. But she does have a 13 positioned kind of nicely by the side pocket that if she can get position on, could maybe move some things around there for her.
For the
And
12.
this
Yeah.
might be, oh, I would be tempted to do it now.
Well, I'll
Maybe
tell you,
not.
the other ball, too, is that 10 ball coming off the
Yeah,
end rail and then
yeah,
bumping into the 4
right.
is actually not a horrible shot. And the way the 15 is sitting, it gives you an option to possibly do that. You could also get on the high side of the 1 off of the 15, cut the 10 into the pocket, and run into the 4 coming that way. So just get shoot that 15 past the 5, roll up just past the 1, leaving an angle.
Right,
back
right,
cut
on the 10. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's true.
So there's a couple options.
Oh, she didn't like that leave, I don't think. That was not the plan.
Well, she's going to have to use that 13 now, which means that she isn't going to get a break shot.
She's not.
Oh, she's shooting the 10 instead. Oh, good. Patrick responded. I agree, Patrick. That'd be my call. I'm not messing with it yet, though. We're going to leave it there for a little bit. I just don't like seeing the cue and the feet moving around the table on the other side.
Oh, what's funny is that doesn't bother me. I might even like it. So I might just vote the other way.
We know she's got purple shoes on from this.
We do. She's very color coordinated today.
She always is.
Yeah. Even her nails.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that. More importantly, she's running out. She's got to get 2 rails
Yeah.
back and forth, get
And
some speed.
get.
There it
Oh,
is.
there
That's
it is.
Perfect speed, really.
Yeah, it was.
The only problem with this is you're leaving it for the last ball.
You
so
are,
you got to
yeah.
get a little bit of a roll here
Yeah.
to get something on the 12.
Yeah, if you can just push the 4 out of the way and 12 toward the pocket, she could be golden. And did
That's
she
going to work.
get it?
Oh,
Oh, it
cue
would have
ball
worked
just
except for
knocked.
that. Well, I think she will be going up and back.
I'll tell you, this is a pretty good challenge here for Lori. Kelly's a couple numbers ahead of her in Fargo.
Right. Has had a lot of experience on the stream.
Yeah.
But Lori's probably feeling a little confident. She's got a couple of weeks under her belt.
She should be. She's playing good. I think
Yeah.
she can make this.
And what I know of Lori is she's not intimidated by people with higher Fargo scores than her. I played with and against her a number of times. Is your sign language working?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
She's going to pick off that problem ball right away.
Yeah. I don't necessarily like setting the angle for this. I think I'd rather. She's trying to run into the 8, but I personally, shooting cold, my odds of pushing this ball into the side rail,
Right.
not horrible. You know, probably a good chance for it. No, she
And she
almost
did
did
it.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
She hit it good, but she definitely
She did.
favored that side, and a little bit further in, that would have been hanging there.
Yep.
But good shot. She bumped the 8 out of the way. The 1-2 is not a for sure. I think I'd almost shoot the 2 right
I
here.
think
to
I
be
would
honest.
shoot the 2.
It's probably the shot. 157 is your next shot. Any one of them.
It'd almost be perfect if you could get on the 1 right now.
Yeah, and should like any of these probably.
Uh-huh.
That's a tough spot actually.
It is.
Not great. I think you got to play the 5.
I think
I
you
think
do.
I'd play the 5.
And would you
over
roll
to the
around to get
12,
over on
yeah.
the? Yep. That's what I think.
Try and kind of run into the 12 almost.
Yeah.
That's still that 8 is just in a really interesting spot.
is.
It's prevented a lot of things right now. You could also shoot the 1, go to the end rail, and come back out for the 7. But I think I like this. I think she's just going to roll up, try and bump over into that 12 ball. Still is going to leave her a bit funny on the 1. Okay, so that's good.
That's gonna be it. Yeah, that's gonna be good. That was played well.
Two rails or 1?
I think she's going for 2. Oh no. Okay.
Well, that's a tweener.
Yep,
Ended
it
up
was a
right in the
betweener.
middle.
Well, now she's going to want to give that cue ball a little bit of a ride down and back.
I mean, the nice thing is, honestly, if you run up into the 12 again, I keep
Yeah.
talking about that 12,
Yeah.
but you got that side pocket.
Right.
So you could try and kind of pooch it and end up straight for the corner pocket, but if you hit that one wrong, you're crossing the path, and there's a
Yeah.
chance you're going to get kind of, again, in between shots. You definitely want to try and straighten this back out. Oh,
Oh boy. Kelly was using a little body language there. I'm sure if she looks at it afterwards, say she's going to think that didn't help her stroke. Well, this just gave Lori a good opportunity. And she might want to just
For me, I'd try
cross
and
and
put the
back.
8 in the same pocket.
Yeah.
I like coming back on this shot.
Oh no, and she left it hang. Oh boy.
Kept it interesting though. Kelly can't
Yeah.
just stop the ball there. She's got to move it.
Right? And she's got to play for this other pocket. The 12 ball looks like it's deep in that pocket. She probably could get an 8 ball to follow it, but ideally,
I guess I'd
you like to go to the open pocket. Oh no, look at this. Right in the
How does
side
that
pocket. Well, this is typical first game strokes and results.
Wait,
I think.
this is still the first game?
We cannot say anything because if you recall,
I
we
was just
started
kidding.
this a little late.
Sure, the time we need them to be fast.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. That's pretty
That was
okay.
pretty good, yeah.
That's not a bad angle. That's
Yeah.
pretty good right there.
No.
All right, puts it
Okay.
down. First game in the books. Nice job there, ladies. 1-0. Lori VanKooy taking the lead. Race to 6, 8 ball. Lori this is her 3rd week as our queen. Right? 3rd week?
It is. Yes, it is. It's our 3rd week.
As always, wearing her sponsor shirt there, Charlie's. I gotta get there. I tell you, I hear nothing but good people.
I was
things
there
from the
yesterday.
people.
Dan
I've
does a
never
good job.
been
They
there.
run. Oh, really? Yeah, they do a good job.
Well, they take
They're
care of their
valleys.
players there.
Yeah, they
which
do.
is great.
That's the biggest thing. They make it an inviting environment for pool players to go, so people
So
will go back.
so you're telling me they're broke? Inviting environment for pool players. Never.
They do a good job with their tournaments. It was nice. It was probably about 38 players yesterday.
Good. And hopefully all spent money for them.
Yeah, I
I
believe
mean
they
that
did.
that's something it's hard to say as a pool room owner, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
People got to realize we do have all these great pool halls. They got to make sure they're
But in
spending
order
money.
for them
Oh,
to
yeah,
survive,
right.
yes, you have to
Especially in the summer.
patronize them. Yeah,
You want your pool hall to be there in the winter, you
Yeah.
better go there in the
the
summer,
summer.
because
Oh, I agree.
summer's tough on everybody. I don't care
Yeah,
who
it
is.
is.
We got a ton of tournaments coming up, speaking of summer.
Well, let's
It's
hear them.
exciting. Well, the one is not an open tournament, but that's the Midwest Asian American Pool Society is running a tournament in August. We've got TK, the
Oh,
10
yeah.
ball TK Memorial, $2,000 added. That's
Is that going to be
coming
in August?
up.
Or
That
when?
is in, I think June actually.
Oh, well, then I am off the
Coming-
radar on there. I didn't realize
I
it was
think.
coming up that
Well,
quick.
it normally is in August, but we wanted to move it up this year because
Okay.
we want it in a different time because we've got our car show and we've got a whole bunch of other stuff. This
I
year
gotta
our
look at the
car-
calendar. Where can I go and see the Mad Apple calendar of the
Um,
events?
Shh. You always put me on the spot.
No,
We've
and you
only
know
been-
what? Do you know that I took a snapshot of the Jesters in the Nights things on my phone, so I wouldn't have
Oh,
to
nice.
ask you and put you
Don't
on the
ask me
spot with
yet.
that.
Just wait.
No, I'm not going to ask you because
Okay,
I've got
good.
it. I've got it. I could read it out. But okay, yeah, because I'm interested in all of those events, of course, that you have going on here.
Yeah. Well, and I'm excited for the car show this year because the gentleman well, hopefully, I shouldn't speak too soon, but my understanding is the gentleman that does the Pierce Park show, Joe is his name.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He is basically going to help out with ours this year. So I'm hoping to have
Oh,
200
nice.
cars here this year. We had somewhere around 70 last
And
year.
is that in July or is
That
it-
one's actually August
August 20?
24th
Okay,
or that
okay,
weekend.
okay.
I'm not.
Mhm,
I might be off on the day, but it's a Saturday. I saw her doing that too. She lined up a little crooked on that ball.
Hmm.
But and then we have another tournament. What was that one?
Chris G,
Chris
does
G
he have
is
that on the
gonna run-
calendar?
Yep, and then the ladies.
Yeah,
tournament that
I've
we're
been
working
talking
on,
with
which I'm
with
excited
Brittany,
for.
and we're trying to decide if we were to do a 2-day tournament, what the availability is for weekends, or if it's just going to be. And
Yeah,
I think
I mean,
we're talking about a team
teams would be
format,
Definitely 2 days
of singles.
needed. I
Okay.
think.
Probably 3 women teams. And I'm excited about that. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, and I've been intending to do a ladies tournament since we opened,
Mhm.
and it's only been 7 years.
Well,
and
it's
we haven't done
overdue.
enough. So I'll be happy to see that. Okay, Kelly, you're gonna
Do the
start
bridge
with another
again.
bridge shot.
Yep.
She's not skirt.
There is a cluster up there, isn't there?
That's fine.
Kelly trying to sneak that 15 past the 5. Didn't have a true stroke on it. That will bring Lori back to the table. And it looks like she maybe has one thing to look at. I was looking at the 1 ball, but whether that snuck by the 11 ball. I would have almost been tempted to do that just for to put it in front of the 11 and break those out, but it has not gotten any better, has it?
No, it's kind of a mess here.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Potoff checking in. What's going on, Joe?
Hello, Joe. Joe comes regularly and plays the
He was here
10
last night.
ball. April, was he? Yeah, he was here Friday night too. He played the 10 ball. I played, if you can say what I did playing.
When you're independently wealthy like Joe and you never have to work, you get to play a lot of pool.
Oh, now that's going to put that 8 ball in a
She almost made the ball,
unfortunate
though.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah, my understanding is Joe inherited every penny he has from hard work. Oh, I have no idea. He could be rich or poor. I'm just giving him a hard time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Lori opting for the combination and did not see that inevitable scratch. Okay. Is Kelly going to do something to try to move that 8 ball out of the way? That would be what I would be looking at.
All right, I was looking at this all last week trying to figure out what in the world it was.
And
So I'm going to pull it down and find out.
it's a
wire.
back scratcher.
It might be. Pretty ingenious.
Well, it was jerry-rigged, I guess, for something to hang from it at some point. Yeah?
I don't know. Look, maybe that tape is there to catch your dead skin as you scratch your back.
Yeah,
What world is that?
I
put it
really
over here
thought
so I
she
can
was
take it
going
out
to
of here.
try to move that 8 a little bit, but
I think
she
she's
wasn't
got room
worried
here,
about it.
actually.
Yeah, no, I
now
know.
you want to move it, probably,
well,
because 12
yeah,
won't go.
yeah. There.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Well,
I
the
think
12
she
will go
still
on a
got it. It'll
bank.
still go. Yeah.
You bank it or cut it?
I cut it. I would. Because then I get out from around those other solids easier too, I think. Although, bank shot, the cue ball would probably come back between the 7 and the 3, wouldn't it? So that's maybe the better shot. What'd she call now? I was yakking and I wasn't paying attention.
I think she's banking it, but it looks like.
And
Not
it
quite.
did.
She
The
got
cue
out
ball-
perfect
and
on
she
that
did.
10. Yeah.
She did come out perfect.
Not the worst
Was
lead
right?
on the planet.
No.
Well, the 6 is there, I guess, but 6 is probably the easiest shot she's got. Maybe the bank on the 2 or the cut on the 2 even.
Or the 5.
That's a tough shot.
Yeah,
I think.
it is.
If
None
I'm
of them are
betting, I'm
gimmies.
playing the 6.
Yeah. Oh, we are rattling the pockets today. Well, what do you say? 15, 10, 12, or do you just puck probably the 10 first? Draw back for the 15 and come back to the middle of the table about where she is
I
for the
like
12?
getting that 12 out of there as
Oh,
soon
you
as I
would?
can, personally.
Okay.
I mean, I might shoot the 10 to the 12, but I think it would be that way just because there's too much that
Easier on the 15 to come back to the end reel just for the 8.
You're sitting in a good spot on
Yeah.
the 12 right now. Don't risk it. You can
Right.
come out. I'd shoot it right now.
Right,
That way you
right.
can come out for either the
Either of
15
them,
or
yeah.
the 10.
Yeah.
But it would be half tempting to shoot the 10 just to give a little more cut on the 12 to get down for the 15. You're definitely moving the cue ball more, but I think
Right.
percentage-wise, you're best off shooting the 12 here. But the 10 stop shot, 12, 15 backup table, I don't mind that either.
This is one of those decisions sometimes where you could see it all different ways, and sometimes it paralyzes you. You know,
She's going with
yeah.
the second one, I think. Oh, no.
Oh, and that's what happens then.
Yeah,
You're
right.
still not committed. No. Oh. And Kelly throws her head back in exasperation. Like, of course I did that. Oh boy. Well, she's going to try to spin around this, but you know,
here.
but what? And she did get the hit. But, and she actually got out too for the 15, which is surprising. Well, this is maybe the easiest start that Lori has had at the table. The little bit of left on this, can she not maybe break up that 2 ball, 1 ball?
I don't know if she
Duh.
needs to. This isn't the
Oh,
best view to get at it
I guess
from.
that wasn't.
I think that 2 actually goes in the side.
Oh, you're right. You are right.
So I think the
She
7
didn't need
probably
to do
goes
that.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the 7 is
7 goes
probably
past the 12.
tighter than the
It
2
is.
ball.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
She's
Okay.
making this interesting
She
for
is,
sure.
yeah.
Obviously going to be shooting the 5 here. Shoot the 5, come up for.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it'd be the 3, or the 1 for shape off the 5.
Mm-hmm.
See what Lori likes. Make sure you cut this enough.
She did.
And she's coming back for something. 3 in the side.
3 in the side, yeah.
Not the 3 I was thinking of, but it'll
Right,
work.
but it'll work. Oh. Oh,
Unless,
Lori.
of course, you shoot it into
I
the rail,
don't
and then
even
it does
believe
not
you
work.
missed that, girlfriend.
Well,
Again,
Kelly
for
with
the
an
record, if I
opportunity.
was shooting Lori, I know that's what pool players lament, isn't it? They don't do that when I shoot against
Yeah,
them.
it's the truth, too. Always seems true.
Does the 8-ball have a pocket? Does it come down here to this corner?
I think
The
it
8-ball?
goes in the side. It's not that bad
Oh,
of
there
a
you
shot
go.
in the
There you
side,
go. Yeah,
but you got to get there.
you do.
Could shoot it off the 7 into the corner where the 12 was sitting. So if you came up, shoot the 12 right now, get on the 15. And this is tough no matter what. No matter how you slice it, this is
Right.
going to be not easy. If you're able to leave yourself to back cut the 15 into the corner up here in the pocket, so on the left side of the 3 from our perspective, that gives you a nice angle to come around for that 8 in the side. But that's a tight window there too.
It is.
Yeah, that's
she opted
probably
for
not the
safe.
dumbest decision, except for she
That's
probably
some
didn't
ball-
want to
yeah.
leave her
Probably didn't want to leave her that good.
that easy.
Yeah.
Well, and she could just play safe here too, pretty easy. Roll up, bump the 8. Even if she misses this ball, it's kind of going to be safe unless
Right.
she does something extreme. Wow. I'm really surprised she got by there without bumping that
Bumping
ball.
anything.
It's a good shot. And she ended up pretty good
She
on
did.
this. Careful, I'm going to draw here
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah. Oh,
Now the question lies, I guess you got to kind of...
you got to kind of draw on this, don't
Well,
you?
if you run into it and go forward, you'll have it in the right corner pocket.
But that's a little. For me, I'd be thinking that's
See how it
iffier.
flipped
Oh
over
no!
there?
Oh no! Oh
But you
boy.
see how the 2 went over?
Yes, yes.
If that would have been a little lighter,
Mm-hmm.
she'd be straight in on the 2 in the right-hand corner. But now she's got a back
She's got a back
got
cut. She's got a
big
back
pocket.
cut. Mm-hmm.
12 ball makes that pocket huge.
Absolutely. She doesn't have to cut it that sharp to use the 12.
It'd be tough to hit the section of the end rail that doesn't have this ball go in
Yeah.
if she back cuts it.
Oh
Wow.
boy, I am very surprised that was her choice on there. I don't think she saw it. I think
Given-
she looked at that sharp cut and didn't realize she could play it off the 12.
Fred Renner, my friend, good to see you. Andrew Bundy checking in, liked and shared. Thank you, sir.
Thank you guys for bearing with us and jumping in here late.
Fred, also, thank you for sharing. Appreciate that. No wonder we jumped up.
She thinking she can't get enough on this to get down for the 12? Maybe.
This is going to be tough.
It is.
Oh, no, it's
it
tough.
flowed right down.
I really thought she hit that too
I
hard,
did too.
but
I
she's
thought it was going to
perfect.
come back to the end rail. She is perfect.
Fred Renner, you're a part of so many groups. That must have taken you like an hour and a half to share all those places. No, I'm just teasing, and I obviously appreciate it very much. All right, Kelly, to tie things up. And does so. 1-1.
And there it is.
Hoop.
You know, I called this up for you.
Oh, yeah. So, guys, coming up, we got the Jesters match. We got Chip Olson's our current Jester. That's going to be at 1:45, and he's taking on our current, who is Chip Olson. And then we've got our Knights duel. So right now, Vincent Schroeder's on break, so we allow people to go on break. And so he is this week. So we've got Aaron Dubeck, and he's playing against Dave Peters. So some good matches coming up this afternoon. Hopefully you guys stick around and make sure you get out there and share them. Everybody's opportunity for claim to fame here. I'll be curious. We got a pretty nice day today. We'll see what kind of showing we get for the eight-ball tournament.
Yeah.
It was 40 last week.
I know, I was here.
Or 41, I think, right?
It is really a good tournament, too.
I don't know that there's a weekly that gets more players for sure in the state.
Right.
I mean, that tournament is real strong and a lot of fun.
What would you take here?
Let's look at the overhead. Let's see what we think here. 4-ball looks pretty good right now, and then everything's open. It looks like what she's going to do. So let's watch her take that.
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
Oh my.
She must have put a little draw on it or something.
I mean, that's about as poorly as you could have been left, other than she's still got the 5 at least. But I mean, that's about it. Cut the 5. Just focus on making this ball. That's it. Can't get screwed 2 times in a row, can you, when you shoot it?
I think she's looking at a safe if she can see the 2.
No benefit at all. In my opinion, I think you just wing at this 5. She can make this ball.
Yeah.
Maybe she's nervous of the 8-ball. I don't think you need to be.
I don't think so either.
No, she's not cutting it, so I don't know what she's doing.
Oh, she was banking the 3.
Did she play that?
She did. We didn't even see it. No, I'm not kidding.
Wow, was that a good shot? That was a bank combo. That wasn't just a straight bank.
Let's see that again.
How would I see that? It's not even possible. That's crazy.
Yes, that's what she played, a bank combo.
What? No way. Oh, never mind. That's another guy.
That was a great shot. I didn't even see that. Looks like that 5-ball goes past the 8.
Fred Renner, what kind of tournament do I got to run to get you back here again? You haven't been here in forever. I remember you brought his whole family. That was pretty cool. Stayed at the hotel.
Nice.
You don't know Fred, do you?
I don't, but I should, because I do watch a number of streams online, and Fred is usually watching them.
Well, and he's in a ton of tournaments. I mean, he plays every weekend almost.
Okay.
It's one of those guys.
You know, probably somebody I would recognize his face, but have never attached his name to it. Sorry, Fred. Oh, Lori. Perfect.
Can't keep doing that against Kelly.
No, you can't.
Even if Kelly's a little off.
She's going to
at the
kick
moment,
into another gear at some point.
Start
Kelly
playing.
can. Yep.
It is so good to finally see the Matteo getting use out there.
Oh yeah, it's a
Been there for
beautiful
like
space.
3 years and nobody really knew about it. So
Right. Well, it took a while for people to figure it out.
always does. Well,
Hmm.
what do you do here? You
Yeah,
got.
what do you do here?
I think you almost can slide with some English. You can almost slide that 14 in the hole. I think I'd be trying. She doesn't have anything on this end. Maybe
No.
she can see the 13, but I don't think so. A lot of low. Yeah, she's jacked up over the ball too, but a lot of low right and spin that 14 in.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot the 11. She could draw and come behind.
Right.
So low
And that's what she's
right.
gonna
Well,
try.
she's shooting left, so I don't know where
Yeah.
she's going, but well, that was interesting.
There. Hmm.
Tap the
Yeah.
14,
Yeah.
roll right in there.
Roll behind the 9. If you can control that safe. You should be able to.
Yeah, just barely
Uh-huh.
touch that.
Right. As long as she hits the 14 first and not the rail first.
Cold Tisher checking in, wishing Lori good luck.
Nice bank
Banked
shot.
it in perfect. Nice shot there.
Mm-hmm.
2 straight away. Don't even think about the 7 in this transaction, I don't
Mm-hmm.
think. I don't like where she's going with the cue ball. What's she doing?
Oh. Well.
Bump the 8 into a not great spot.
Yeah.
So she's got to break the 6 here.
Right.
Get shaped
right.
to get shaped on the 8. Oop.
Oh. Missed it.
Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us. It is a beautiful day, so thank you for taking some time with us. We definitely appreciate it. Got music coming up on the Matteo.
You do?
Wednesday nights,
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know
Kinda
that.
picked an off night because every other night of the week, other people have music. So
Right.
we decided Wednesdays would be good.
So, starting this Wednesday already? Music?
I'd have to look at the lineup
Okay.
on our Facebook page. I don't
Mhm.
remember when it starts, but
Well, that'll be nice.
9
Mm-hmm.
could go 9, 12, 14. Could go 9, 14. Definitely 9 though. Fourteen come
14.
across for the
Yeah.
12 in the right hand corner
Mm-hmm.
or side.
Right. Oh, she left it short.
Well, she keeps making it a little bit difficult because she's blocked the obvious pocket
Mm-hmm.
for the 8 ball.
Mm-hmm.
So that in mind, Lori has to make this shot with consideration of leaving herself on the 6 in a way to get
Right.
up table. So it
Well, if
definitely
she
makes
just
it a little
doesn't,
bit more
yeah.
interesting.
If she just leaves herself the angle on the 6 and you can see that their mind is jumping ahead to the next shot before they finish the shot they're on.
Whoops, forgot something.
Yeah, I really would have liked to have seen her shot on the 6 to get back down here for the 8 in the side. She gonna play for the corner or the side? What do you think?
Yes. That's kind of. You just don't want to be short.
Right.
Anything but on the left side of the 8 ball here.
Right.
And even that's not horrible, but I mean,
Yeah.
realistically, I would aim kind of like I was going to the
For a,
corner strong.
okay.
See,
Oh, she's going to the
she's
corner
not.
now.
Yeah, that's the right corner, but I
Yeah.
mean, like I said, I would
I would have
rather
been
not
aiming for
have
the
this
dot.
back cut
Yeah.
angle. I'd rather, yeah, right,
Right.
be out more
Mm-hmm.
towards there.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. Do I think Kelly's gonna have trouble with this? No.
No.
But ideally, you would have wanted to play out a
There it
little bit
is.
more.
Right in the middle of the hole.
Dead center pocket.
There you go,
Finnington
Kelly.
Road.
2-1. I was looking to see if either of these ladies answered the question on their questionnaire about what their favorite game was, because Kelly waffled this morning a little bit. She was considering 9 or 10 ball and then ultimately went with 8. In my mind, probably because she plays 8 ball a lot more and she hasn't been playing that much being down in Florida
She is
for
a
the
good
winter.
rotation player.
Yeah. Yes. Lori has indicated 8 ball is her game. That's the game she likes to play. And honestly, now that I play 9 ball and 10 ball, I would honestly say whatever game I happen to be playing is the one that I like at
Yeah.
that moment.
The right attitude. Yeah.
And wouldn't have ever played 9 ball or 10 ball had I not started playing in the leagues at
Yeah.
Mad Apple. That was my first introduction to it.
Yeah, and we did that on purpose because we wanted to have people that normally don't play those games.
Right. To expand
To
your
expand it a
yeah.
little bit, because they're great games, and it changes things up. It gives you one more thing. That was a terrific
It was a
break
great
by Kelly.
break. And then once I was brave enough to come for the weekly tournaments, and I was still going to be a little bit out of my element playing people that played 9 or 10 ball when I hadn't been playing it. But you know what? That's the immersion, immersion is the only way
Yeah.
to learn it.
I think I go stripes here. Honestly, I think I start with that 13 ball. I think solids get tough, honestly.
Oh, he's playing the 11 past that 9?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Oh,
Nope.
boy.
Just
No.
gonna play it into the rail right next to
Yeah.
it.
Well, if that 11 doesn't go past the 1, I think I take solids now. That 10 balls on the rail.
I think the 11 goes past.
Oh,
I think
it's a half a
the
pocket,
7.
but
The
yeah.
7 is the issue I've got.
It is now, yeah. Oh, I
solids.
guess it always was.
Yep.
I thought it went by the 9, but on the overhead view, you're right, it doesn't. Yeah, I think I go stripes here.
Yeah, and probably the best angle you got at the 11, I'd almost shoot it. 10 ball is a bit tricky. That's one of the ones that she's got to try and figure out how to get over there. Right now is when you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Little punch there between the 4 and the 5 to come back over to the rail.
Right.
Just a little below center, just to drag it up table a little bit. She
Oh,
punched it. She
she
just
did.
forgot to
Yeah.
make it.
No, she put the cue ball in a good spot, but
Well, and if you think about it, she undercut it. So if she would have cut it a little bit more, her distance would have been a
a
little
bit
further.
more.
She would have
Right.
been okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
So she needed a little more cut and a little more draw,
Mm-hmm.
a little lower to keep that angle up table.
Okay. So what's Kelly going to start with here?
Well, I think the 7 possibly goes past the 10 down in the bottom corner, so you could play the 1 and slide over, trying to get the 7 next, or you could just try and knock the 9 out of there, which might be easier than playing the shape. Gotta be careful not to scratch, though. Well, she knocked him around, but didn't really do what she was intending.
I think she can see the 4 ball on the side.
Yep. So now 4 roll up, 5 on the side, roll up for the 7.
She get that, yeah. Well, now the 7 ball does not go past the 10 because it doesn't go past
She's
the 8.
banking this. Oh, okay. I thought if she looked that long, she'd bank it. She still might. she likes banking balls too.
Mm-hmm.
So she very likely is going to bank this 7 ball. Yeah, okay, good. So she did. She was looking at the 4, trying to see where she wants to be on the 5 to get at that 7.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good, I think. The thing here again is you don't want to go directly into it. I don't even know if she could if she tried.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to get the cue ball back out of that area.
Mm-hmm.
So now she's stuck down on that
Oh, no,
end.
she can bring the 7 down here. Corner. Goes past the 11, doesn't it?
Oh.
Or don't you think? Oh,
No,
or
it
is
does.
tight.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Plenty of room. Kind of fortunate that that's how it ended out.
Right.
Because sitting on that end rail down there makes it pretty tough regardless.
Oh, she took that well.
Really good. Yeah. I like leaving the 3 and
Yeah, to get
ended
on
up
the 8.
ended up shooting the
Uh-huh.
8 in the side
Side.
pocket. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Even if you
And the 11's
have to
not
come
in a
down.
great
Yeah,
shot.
right.
But you can go high or low on that
Right.
shot. I prefer high, but the 8 definitely still goes in the
It goes
corner.
past the
So, I mean,
9.
but I just hate
I
trying to.
know, trying to finesse it past without nicking the 9. Or bobbling it in the pocket.
She definitely kept
She's
this
got,
interesting.
yeah.
With the 12 where it is, this becomes either a really nice stroke shot to try and get the cue ball one rail up and
And
over,
all the way up, yep.
or a really nice avoidance shot trying to get around the 12. So
Mhm.
she just set on both. The first stroke was on that first shot, and the second stroke was the second shot. So. She
Well, there you
stroked it.
go. She did.
That's what we were
That's
looking
gonna
at
work.
for sure.
Nice shot, Kelly. Now you have to put on the coup de grace. Yeah, she finished it up nice. That was a good out.
It definitely was. I had the other one also, but I was trying something, so I decided to change it up.
Can you reach that fan or not?
Of course.
Because I'm roasting. Thank you.
Oh. I just almost
Am I in
knocked
your?
the TV off
Oh,
the wall.
okay.
I'm a little too high up, I think.
What's this?
It's a rack.
Yeah.
We've got a set of pool balls that fit in that.
Really?
And you can actually play it on the full-size table.
Really?
And it's funny as
I
hell.
have never seen.
It's pretty funny. They're like 1 1/4 inch balls, I think.
Wow, I've not seen that. That would be funny to watch.
It is fun, actually. It's a fun game, too.
Mm-hmm.
There, the fan must be on. I can even hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. There, I thought I switched over. I guess not. And we're still on the nights. I gotta
I see
fix
that
my,
on that,
my
yeah.
arena cameras. That's my bad. I fixed one of them, I think. That's what happens when I come in last second and throw everything together. Sorry, guys. So Kelly now with a 3-1 lead over our current queen.
I was sitting out on my porch this morning while Lori's looking up, and we have lots of hummingbirds, and hummingbird was flitting around me, visiting all the flowers, and I have a little table that sits next to me on the porch, and I have a tablecloth on it that has flowers on it, and that hummingbird came over and kept poking at the flowers on
That's
the
pretty good.
tablecloth, and then it buzzed to float about a foot in front of my face for
Oh,
a couple
nice.
of seconds, like, what's going on with that tablecloth?
They make helmets like that, you know, right?
They
They have
make
feeders built right into them, so you put the helmet
Oh,
on, and
really?
the
No,
bird
I
comes
did
and
not
sits on
know
your,
that. That's funny.
sits on the feeder on your helmet. It's still not fixed.
She can see that 13 in the side, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Can
a
she put a
very
little
runnable
draw
ball
on there?
table
Yeah,
here.
I'd want to put a little draw on
I
it, I
think I
think.
go
Either for
forward
you
for
would
the.
go forward?
Well, that's pretty good there. She had the
Yeah.
12.
Well, what I was looking at was the 14,
Okay.
but
10 to the 15. You could shoot the 15 here too. Actually, wouldn't be the worst shot.
it would not.
And almost go to the 914.
Yeah.
You know,
Right,
I
and
don't know if
leave
the
the
9
10,
is.
leave the
Yeah.
10 as her key ball.
Mhm.
Use a 14 to get on the 12 and then back to the 10. Well, I didn't take the 11 into account, did I?
11's kind of just a nice little shape. Oh my.
Oh boy.
Whoops.
Yep. Do you hate that when you have that pattern all in your mind and you miss the first shot, so you never get to try all of those things you had planned? Oh, she was trying to hit the 7. I thought maybe she would. Oh, if she'd had a straighter look at the 5, she could have put herself maybe on the rail for that 7 ball. Now she's going to have to work to try to get over there again. She was trying the combo. And she made things interesting for Kelly, because I don't think that 15 goes past the 3. The 10 definitely doesn't. So she's got to get back down on them using the 9 ball, I think. I think it would be my goal to get on. Oh, I was going to say that the 9 ball in such a way that I could get at that 15-10 and then come back out for those last.
I'll tell you what,
balls, but
Lori has to take advantage here.
she
She's got
does.
a perfect opportunity to get out.
She does.
A little bit tricky this first shot, but you got to be able to make this.
I think I'd
And I think if she
run it
doesn't
down
get out here,
past
she's in
that
some
6.
trouble, I think.
Yeah. Oh, she hit that well. Get.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's okay. I think this is very makeable.
Uh-huh.
And the nice thing here is you don't, as long as she hits it flat like she is,
Uh-huh.
she'll end up natural shape. So you just got to make it. Yeah, you just got to make it. Didn't quite get there. She would have been fine on shape. Kelly, maybe a little interesting just because
This
she's
is
shooting over the
interesting.
top of the ball.
Yeah.
And I think the combination would be easier again if it wasn't for shooting over the top of the ball.
Right. But the good thing about the combination, if she plays it, is leaving the 9 ball on the rail, which gives her, oh boy.
Safety
Neither one of them
allowed.
doing what I was thinking.
Off the rail, 6-3 combination.
Yeah.
That's about what you got.
That's what she got. She sees it. Oh, she's kind of tight up to that 12.
I know we say it all the time, so it probably loses its meaning, but we do appreciate every single like and share. It helps immensely, so if you feel like yours doesn't matter, it definitely does. It's like voting. It's as
Does.
political as I'll
Matters.
get.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good rule. Oh, oh, oh.
But one vote can make a
She.
difference.
It
One like
can.
can make a difference.
Right? Hmm.
Some people, when you ask them to like or share, they leave. Nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to start with the 9 so she can tap that 15 ball
Mm-hmm.
out of there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good shot because she's
Yeah.
got the 14 just hanging out there.
Right. Good morning, Nickl. Was nice seeing you yesterday.
Holy cow.
You
You know how
shot
long ago
well.
I said
Oh
hi
boy.
to her?
Oh, pardon me?
Were you not? You
I
must not
wasn't.
have been.
I didn't look. I'm sorry. I
No,
just see it now.
not at all. She's been there a while.
I shot Nickl yesterday. She shot really well
Where were you?
at Charlie's.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a ladies' tournament or just a
No, it
tournament?
was a 450 and under.
Ladies sure like leaving themselves these combinations.
Mm-hmm. Well, that
Shall we
one
put that
worked,
one down?
and she got a shot on the 12. So,
Works perfect.
mm-hmm.
We're still going to work on once a month putting together a juniors match. So that brings up an interesting question. Is it illegal to pound on the pool table?
I would say yes. Wouldn't you? Because there's always that possibility that you minusculely move balls.
Vibration has an effect.
Yeah, it does. And as a matter of fact, and I won't name names, a young man that was shooting one time, and he shot a very good match, and the person he shot walked up to him and told him, "Young man, you played really, really well. I'm just going to give you one little piece of advice. Don't pound on the table when you miss a shot," which he was doing on the side.
How about waving your hand over a shot?
Yes, physics would tell you that can have an impact. Ask curlers, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's it. It's subtle things, you know. I mean, it seems
All
silly,
should be illegal. Nope, all should be illegal and should be a foul.
I'd be curious what other people have to think.
Throwing your cue across the
Well,
across the room after you miss a shot.
that's a different scenario, I think. But yeah,
Yeah. Well, this is gonna say it. Oh no,
Six
that hit the
first.
6 ball. Yep.
and she's gonna make this. Oh no, didn't.
Nope.
Okay, Lori. Now is the time.
Now is the time. Well, I think she left herself a nice little straight on shot to the corner down here.
Nice job, Lori.
There it is. Tightened up the
Got,
race.
a couple of our young men playing over here. This is Damon playing right here. Kid just is unbelievable.
He is.
He is
We say,
sponsored by
yeah.
P-Shower. He's
Yeah.
got the shirt on. But he just is a phenom.
He is.
And he's playing against another young man that plays very well, and that's Oliver. About the same age, but I'll tell you, Damon, he plays every week in our weeklies, and he has taken third with 40
Yeah, I
some in the
know.
field many times.
Right. Oh, no, I know.
You know, and and it's a non-handicap tournament.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he banged his head or something.
He did. I
Spot.
asked him. I was gonna, and I think Mason said he was golfing, and I said, okay, now I need to know the story how he got that on his forehead golfing. Unless he got under some trees or bushes or something and got scratched on the forehead.
Gonna make that 10.
So close.
No,
but
it's not
no.
gonna go.
All right.
Get our overhead camera
The
again.
4-ball's the only issue there, really, for solids. And the 13-14 is a little wonky.
I think it's lined up enough to go, though. I don't think that's a terrible combination.
The 13-14?
14
Yeah.
in the corner doesn't look horrible.
And Kelly is starting with the 11. And she decided to move them.
So it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Just now we got the 13 next, I think, 'cause I like that better than trying to shoot that 9. She agrees, so lining up on that 13 ball.
That's a nice stroke.
This is nice. So I used to try and hold this ball. Now I just let it float across and would shoot the 9 in the left corner. It floats over there just so nicely with just center ball, maybe a little right. Not much, but just a touch. She's thinking way too hard.
You know what she's thinking about is, yeah, I take the 14 and the 9 off and getting back down there on the 8 ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's another option. You can come down table right now, too. Wouldn't be the worst idea to come down to shoot.
Yes.
12,
I don't
10.
think you want to take one, I don't think you want to take the 14 off if you're going to leave the 9 because the 9 is a little tricky to get on.
Correct. Oh, she's drawing it.
Oh, so she is going to leave the 9. Well, maybe she's thinking she's going to get a side pocket, nice leave on the side pocket. Yeah.
Think? I think 15.
Oh, yeah, I do that before I do the 12-10.
Just tap it in so the 15 hangs out there in front of the hole.
Right.
Matt Cooley, you guys are talking.
Okay.
I don't even know what I said. What's he talking about? Not sure what I said. But.
I'm trying to think now what he said.
Oh, I think he's talking about that incident.
Oh,
That was
okay. Now I know.
Lorenz's stream. I forget what happened. There was something.
Oh, okay. There was a tantrum, obviously.
It might have been. I don't know.
Well, she didn't choose the 15-10 combination. She went with the 12, and that is the result she got, which I know she is not happy about.
No problem. Fire the 12 off the 4.
Yeah, there you go.
Slide over for the 15. Pfft. This game's easy.
Always works in our head. That's that T-shirt I love. It worked in my head.
Kurt Keenis, let's go, Lori.
I have a question for you. You know, and I would always call a foul on myself. But do you ever shoot sometimes and then you stand up and you're like, did I like hit another ball? Did I like move those balls with my cue, or was that the balls that
What
made
a
it? Yeah.
shot! And she's got something on the 15. So
And do you say to your opponent, did I touch those balls with my cue, or was that with the ball? I mean, do you ever
I
have that happen
I
to you,
guess it
and or do you leave
depends.
it for them to call you on it? And I had one of those yesterday where I was like, I stood up and I thought, did I hit that ball there with my cue, or
If I'm
did
not
the
sure that
ball?
if
That's
that's
a nice shot.
great
Oh,
shot.
look at that. Look at that.
If I'm not sure if I fouled or not, that's gonna go to me.
Yeah, I
You
wait.
know,
And I
if
didn't.
if
And
I know I fouled, I'll call it
right,
every
exactly.
time.
And there was one time, and I knew the guy didn't see it, and I did hit the cue ball. Came back, and my cue hit it, and I said, I hit the cue ball again." And I gave him ball in hand, and he was like, "Well, thank you for that. I didn't see it." And I said, "Well, I'm going to call it if I see it." But this time, I didn't know, and it was an object ball, and I didn't say anything, and I felt so bad. That's going to turn out really
If
nice there.
if you're not sure,
Yeah, I wasn't.
you have to give yourself
But
the
do you know what
benefit of the
happened?
doubt because
The
there's no
next
ref
the
there
next
either.
game, he shot a shot, and then he said, I think I moved the 13 or whatever." Like it was cute, and I looked at him
Well,
and I
so
said,
there's a difference.
"I didn't see it."
Yeah.
I said, "I didn't see it," and I just played it
Did he
out
give it to
without
you?
moving it. He said, "I think I not that he fouled necessarily, but it was his cue stick that he thought he hit an object ball." And afterward, I thought it was one ball. I'm not gonna worry about it or
So
question
at
him
that
about it. I
point,
just played.
I would have said, so was it a foul?
Yeah.
You know, and
But
you
in
can
my own
decide.
mind, I was
Then you
thinking,
make them do
well,
it.
I think I maybe got away with one, and so I'm going to let you get away with one.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break. We'll head over here by
Oh, it's a nice run out by Kelly.
Damon's
She made
table.
it hard, but boy, she made some nice shots to finish that out and to get the leave she needed to get out.
Well, everybody's on break. I was gonna put you over and let you watch Damon shoot a little bit more, but he's taking a break. It looks like
What time is it? 12:43. Okay, we've
12:43.
got people arriving for the weekly 8 ball.
There's probably 20 here.
There
For
probably
as
are.
nice
Yeah,
of a day between
right,
the back room and the front, there's probably 20
right.
players.
Fong is in his spot collecting the fees. I think I see Mike Masevich. I haven't seen him for a bit.
This is Oliver. Oh, no, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Oh, it's a nice one. John Williquette, he's a regular 10 ball, 8 ball. I don't actually know where he's from, but he comes regularly for the weekly tournaments.
Where?
He's sitting right here. John
sure.
Williquette.
Kelly's back racking. Oh, look, you can see one of our cameras. It's the end view camera.
Mhm. I see you're starting a 3 cushion league. Or, yeah?
Tournaments? Yep.
Tournaments? Yeah?
Once a month. We run.
Do you have a lot of people that like to play one pocket?
Not too many.
I haven't seen Malcolm lately, have you? He likes to play one pocket.
He does, yeah. I just played him last week.
Okay.
I will say he's not
He must be down here
in
during
his
the
best
day.
of shape right
No.
now. He's getting tired, I think.
Yeah.
94. He had to quit in
Wow.
the middle of our match, you know. But I'll tell you what a pleasure it has been to get him in here playing as much as he has
Mm-hmm.
these last couple of years. I mean, I think the impact and the influence he's had on a lot of players, you know,
Oh, definitely.
just good to see him kind of able to pass some of that on. And
Right.
it's just been great to have him here.
My son likes to play one pocket with him.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, He's got so many years of experience, and
Yeah.
I mean, good experience.
Right.
He was a monster. I mean, I don't know if you know
I didn't. No.
that much about how
No.
he put, but Malcolm was an absolute monster.
Right.
He was. I mean, he is definitely sweetened in his age because he was never a very sweet man.
Right.
he,
Right. He was
was a
he was a fierce
fierce
competitor.
competitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anything and everything he had to do to win is what he did.
Right.
But over the years, he definitely has mellowed.
Sure.
And really been just such a great person to have around the pool hall for the last few years. So.
Lori sees a nice starting ball here with the 9. She can just pick right away at these balls down here now.
There's a couple people here who have honorary lifetime memberships, and he's one of them.
Yeah.
Can shoot whenever he wants. We're free. Nobody plans to live to 94. I'm telling this to a financial advisor, right? But
I will tell you that the models we use for predicting life expectancy is 93 for men and 95 for women.
yeah, he basically said I outlived my money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what happens. I mean,
Yep.
if you do it right, maybe
You spend your
do
last
by a
nickel
year or
on the
two.
last day. Yeah,
That's right.
exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or better yet, a couple $100,000 at the end.
Yeah. Perfect.
I think we all deserve that kind of. Make it that long.
You do.
But he's still crossing guard. You know that, right?
Pardon me?
He still was crossing guard every.
Was he?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
He's still doing crossing guard in Menasha there.
Wow. No,
Right
I
by-
did not
right by
know
his
that.
house, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he still did it last year. Or this current year, which just ended.
Right.
Anyway. All right, Kelly on the 4. 4 on the
I'll
side.
tell you what, I mean, we've seen some really nice shots by both of these ladies now, but I will say, in this match, I have never seen either one of these ladies bobble so many balls
Yeah.
in the pocket. So many.
Five ball's in trouble here. I'm almost surprised she's not looking at the bank right now.
I know. See what I mean? More than I ever.
Well, it comes from trouble balls because
Uh-huh.
if you're not committed, if you don't truly have an answer for that five ball yet,
Yeah,
how focused
exactly.
are you on
Exactly, because
making
that's
the
in the back of
three?
your mind.
Yeah. Like,
No, you have to have a plan. Lori's got a good opportunity here.
very good, really. The layout allows for it. She ended up pretty straight on this ball, which makes it a bit tougher. But I think I would just tap this ball and roll to the rail and then play that combination. next.
Exactly. Yep. I
Don't
think I
work
would
too
too.
hard.
Right.
I think that's the smart shot because you got so much room shooting that 10 off the rail to the 11.
Right.
And then you got the 15, which will go
And
to
she
the,
agrees.
Yeah, yep.
Just like, no, I'm just gonna roll that combo up.
And now it's about just holding your cue ball and kind
Yeah.
of keeping it right where the 10 is
Exactly.
for the most part, as much
Exactly.
as you can. While allowing you to shoot that 15 ball next, I think. Still be a roll shot for me here. Oh.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Well, she'll be okay because she's got that 15, but not the easiest shot.
Not the easiest shot.
Unless it goes between all three of those balls right down to the corner, which
I do not think it does, looking at the overhead. So it's going to be a sharp cut in the side, and she's got to let loose on this cue ball.
count for that side pocket.
Yep. Oh,
Which
wrong
one?
ball.
Oh, yep, that side pocket.
Yep, wrong one. Okay. Now, the norm would be you do something with that 5 ball. But what do you do with it here?
I think it goes in the side, truthfully. The
Do you?
right side, yeah, if you set it right there. Bang. I must be wrong or she'd be doing it. But I honestly think if you set up here, you can.
Oh.
I think. I mean, it for sure goes in the other side pocket, the short side pocket.
Well, if it goes, looking at the screen on the left side in the side pocket, that's that's a shot you got to take.
Yeah, I
Because
honestly
then
think
she'll
it
have the
goes
3
in
ball,
either
and then
side
the 2 ball, and
pocket.
then
I
the
just
7,
think
and then
one's a
the
little
8.
tighter.
Yeah.
Just
A little finesse there. Oh no.
oops.
Yeah, just cut that short.
Come on now, Lori.
All
This is
right,
your
Lori,
chance.
this is your chance. Tighten it up.
She's not going to give you a lot of these.
Right. There has not been a runaway today by any stretch.
So it's funny when I am working with Damon, his footing is not great, right?
Mhm.
So his
Mhm.
entire he hits the ball literally probably as pure as I've ever seen anybody
Right.
stroke a ball.
Right.
Like, not exaggerating. He's
No,
just
I
got
know. I've
one
played
of,
with him and watched him enough to know. I'm just
one of the
always amazed.
purest strokes I've seen, and I don't want to say natural because he has perfected it.
Right.
So it's hard to correct his footing
Mhm.
because his stroke is so
Right.
perfect, but we still do it. You know, we still. And he
Is
gets
there
it.
a part of you sometimes that thinks sometimes you let the chips lay where they do? And I only say that having watched so many pro players and somebody like Keith McCready. I mean, you watch some of those people and what
That's
their form was.
the exception.
Oh, yeah, I know,
That's
but
the
they're just
exception to the rule.
so.
John Fields is another one.
Yeah,
He
he
I
he rolls
correct
it. Yeah,
people all the time from holding their arm
right.
inside because it's nearly impossible to do that
My son does
consistently
that too. He
all
holds it. He
night, all
rolls
day.
his hand under, and that is
Yeah.
how he does it too. Oh,
That's a
Lori's
great
gonna end
shot
up with
by
a
Lori.
nice. Yeah,
Nice
it's
job.
very nice. Um, yeah,
But yeah, I definitely, I encourage anything that's duplicatable over and over.
right.
And when you're moving your feet constantly, it's
Yeah, not good.
not good. And
No, I was watching. I was watching him go out. Well, when we were watching him on. Oh,
oh, Lori,
Lori,
come on.
no.
Such a great shot
It
on the
was, and
15 to
such a to
get
get
her up
on
here.
that. That's just a lack of concentration
Yeah,
on
really hit it
this. It was
perfect.
just, yeah, look at that. Lori, Lori, Lori. I don't even believe that.
I don't know if I would have bet my house on that shot, but maybe my car.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty close.
Uh-huh.
Kelly's got to make sure she doesn't undercut this and catch the edge of the two, especially with
Mhm.
her stretching like she is.
Mhm.
Got to make sure you cut this enough because
Right.
that throw is going to want to push it into the tube. Oh, it's close.
Should,
She
oh
hit
no,
it.
oh no, oh no. Oh yeah, I thought it was gonna drop. Oh.
I think she
Well,
thought
she's
it was
got the
going to drop.
2, I think. She cannot play the 3.
Fortunate for her, center ball brings her straight up table for
Yeah.
the 7, straight
Yeah.
back in the same hole. So really all you got to do is hit this
Right.
with top, which is her only choice. And it comes straight up perfect.
Mhm.
I'd like maybe a slight more angle here to get
Yeah.
over on the 3.
And she's maybe thinking that too.
It's almost tempting to shoot the 3
3
here.
first. Yeah.
But I think I would probably try and just spin this up around
Mhm.
2 rails.
Mhm.
A little high right. She's going low left. She's going to try and go back and forth.
And she got there.
Good enough.
Right.
Got to be careful here not to try and draw back too far.
Uh-huh.
All you got to do is get on the other side of the table, even straight across, and you're fine.
Mhm.
Just don't want to come down table. I'd like to stay up top. Again, this is for me just a center ball roll, maybe a little below center ball roll. Don't drill it. Yeah, that's the
Oh no.
right shot, right way. See, is that illegal? Wave your hand over the ball.
Yeah, I think I would probably, at some point warn a player to not do that.
Yeah, and that's really your
Because
only course.
I mean, to just not do it at all, because certainly she was far enough away, I'm sure that didn't have an impact. But when do you draw that
Yeah,
line then
that's
and
right.
say, when do you say it's a foul? So you just shouldn't do it at all.
I agree. And just a habit. I mean,
Right,
I'm not
right.
picking on Kelly
No,
in any
no,
way.
no.
I've been there. It just reminds me of nice shot.
Oh,
Oh my God,
no.
that is just
Oh boy,
unlucky.
that does put Kelly on the hill, and there's the frustration for Lori.
Yeah, that's tough. She made a
Yeah,
good cut.
she did.
Got to roll it a little slower, to be honest.
Yeah,
But that's pretty fast.
yeah.
If you stroke through this shot too,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna lay out a little bit
A little bit
longer
differently.
for you
Yeah.
too. She kind of popped
Punched
it,
it.
yeah,
Yep.
and you see it,
Mm-hmm.
which is gonna hold up on the rail.
Yep.
But that's brutal. So Kelly racking on the hill, 5 games to 2.
Well, I would say do not count Lori out, however. That rack's a little crooked, isn't it?
I was thinking that actually, but
Doesn't it look like it is?
I feel like the no, no, you know what's crooked? It's
The
this
table,
rounded screen.
oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
That's what's
yeah.
doing it.
I
It's the
forget
fact that
about
this
this
is
being a rounded
concave.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I saw what you were saying too, but then I looked on the overhead here and
Mm-hmm.
it was dead straight.
I think
Well,
this is,
she made one there, I
did
think.
she?
Down in the bottom corner here, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong.
I think you're wrong. I count 7 stripes and 7
I think I
solids.
am wrong, yeah. Did you sign up for the tournament?
I did not because my daughter and son-in-law are in town, and they were expecting me to give them a call when I get done with the queen. So
Okay.
actually, I should text her right now because if they're heading back out of town and they're not going to hang around, then I would play. No, I hate to give up that opportunity.
Well, it must be getting like late. Craig Fowler just walked in.
Craig does not miss a weekly tournament often.
He doesn't.
8
That's
ball,
right.
9 ball, 10 ball, Craig is usually here. And he's a formidable opponent.
He plays good, yep.
He does play good. It's a feather in my hat if I get a game on him.
Okay, Kelly looking to possibly put this away. Gonna make it a lot tougher with that leave.
So tell me again while they're looking at the shot. Um, Facebook, Mad Apple Facebook is going to be the place to look for. Oh, nice shot,
Nice
nice
shot.
combo shot for events. And you were talking about music on the Matio and things like
Yeah,
that. Is that
so
where we're going to
our
see
new
it?
website is coming out also, so
Okay.
that'll help. Um, but right now it's a little confusing, but mostly yes.
Okay.
Did you receive an answer yet?
I did not. I'm going to talk to Fong real quick.
All right, I will be here. Slamming doors. Uh-oh. And it holds on, so she did not scratch. Left that ball hanging up in the corner. Tough starter here for Kelly. I like this choice. You don't really want to take the 12 based on the fact that it at least blocks the 6. It's a tough shot. Off the top of the rail, trying to push it over just that little bit makes a difference.
So did I miss a shot where she elected to break up that 12-6 or whatever that tied up ball was over here on the rail on some kind of
Nope.
safety play or something?
Not
Or how
really.
did that happen?
No, not really.
No. Trying to cut that 7 ball on this side. Oh, 4 ball. Duh.
Well, Lori's got to for sure get serious here.
She does, and her problem's going to be that 5 ball. Unless she can get down there. And maybe now. What kind of angle is she going to get on that 3? Oh, she almost has to take that now, doesn't she? And then, oh, poof, the 6 ball too. She's got issues.
To answer the question about Craig Fowler's shirt real quick.
We
No,
have a shirt
he
question?
does not have a Hawaiian shirt.
No, he kind of gave up on the Hawaiian shirt line almost a year ago. I think he told people he got rid of most of them.
Chris G actually started wearing shirts more
Yes,
similar because he thought it worked
yes.
so well for Craig. He thought he'd try it.
I think she's taking this off the rail off the 13, you think?
She's got to. I think I'd be doing the other side though.
Oh,
That
okay.
6-12 I liked better. I think in that case, it's not a horrible lead. Well,
Yeah, I would have
14's
gone
open,
with
I
the
guess.
6-12 because the 12's closer to the cushion. I think you had a little bit better chance there.
I'll take a second just to thank everybody again. We really do appreciate you guys joining us. Sean and I enjoy doing this every week, but it sure is nice when we got a few people listening and watching.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you get out there and share the stream every week.
Yeah, I think we should start a campaign to get Craig to start wearing the Hawaiian shirts again. Everybody
We could
just
start
really
a
liked it.
GoFundMe just to buy them some shirts. Just like get a pool together. We can buy them like I don't know,
Yeah.
15 or so.
Right. We could start scouring the secondhand stores and just picking them up willy-nilly.
Good idea.
We could call it the Go Find Me
All right.
Hawaiian shirt search.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
where's Waldo?
yeah, exactly.
Where's Craigo?
Oh boy. I don't know. I'm thinking the safety is not a bad thing here.
Yeah, she just doesn't want to sell out. I mean,
Right, right. I mean, her 1 is in a tough spot.
that's what's
Actually,
tough
it
is how
goes.
aggressive
Yeah.
do you get? You know, I
Right,
personally
right.
would shoot the one in the side here, but I'm a pretty
Yeah,
aggressive
yeah,
player.
right.
But you shoot and make the one in the side and you're out.
And, I think for most players it makes a difference where you say, yes, if you're an aggressive player, look at the 1 and you feel real confident. Yep, yep, yep. But when you are down 5-2 and your player's on the hill, do you then opt for the safety here instead? You're looking at me like, no, I just told you I'd shoot the one in the side.
Yeah. It does somewhat depend on who I'm playing. I mean,
Well, yeah,
if I'm playing
absolutely. It
somebody who I
does.
know for a fact, no
It's got to
matter
get
what I do,
out.
they're going to run out.
Yeah,
I'm
then you got to go for it,
much more likely to go and play it,
right?
unless I've got an obvious safe where I can stick.
Right. Isn't it funny when you get to know players? And I guess it would be interesting to know if people say that about you, that have certain mannerisms at the table that are just consistently do the same things, like right before they shoot or right after. Oop, oop, there's my call.
Here, well, there. I think I've got you muted, so don't worry. All right, let's see.
Nope, don't feel bad at all. I'll talk to you later in the week. Okay, love you. Okay, bye-bye.
That's true. That's pretty funny. Tim Glasheen said everyone should come in wearing Hawaiian shirts. Then he would really blend in. Especially if he wasn't wearing one that day. That'd be amazing. Well, I don't know. I think Lori just tried to play a safety on Kelly that kind of backfired on her.
Uh-oh.
She's going to have to really work for this one, I think. I always feel bad. I think when, well, they're waving to people. When we have people that aren't necessarily pool players that come in the back way and they come through the pool hall, and they're here to eat. I just kind of feel bad for them.
Tell
Well,
him I'll bring him some money in a little bit. Yeah, I had plans to meet up with my daughter, but
Nope.
I had a feeling that they would maybe decide to take off. And they did.
no,
Oh, now I can hear.
there
Thank
you're
you, people.
unmuted. Yep. Holy cow! Where's everybody came from here? All of a sudden, there's a swarm.
There is. Oh, and somebody is walking right through the pool match. I thought I had it roped off pretty well.
Lori looking to get something here. She didn't really get a good roll.
No, she did not. Oh boy. Okay, I'll bring him money in a little bit. Oh, perfect. Fong worked his magic for me. That's about the best she could do there, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, the 9 ball maybe comes all the way down.
I think I leg it to the side pocket, nice and
Okay.
light beat, just because then you aren't leaving her.
Right.
Well, maybe not though. I don't know. Tough to say because the 5 comes up in this corner.
It
so even
does.
if you
It
left her
does.
on the rail over there
Yeah.
with the 9 in the way. Well, I don't know. I think I still shoot the 9. I just don't know if I shoot it in the corner. I can't. From this angle, it's hard to say.
She opted to make the game longer.
Yep. Oh, which way do you go about this? No.
She's gonna bank the 1. Look out.
You'd have to kick.
Yeah, you
kick
would.
bank
You would
it,
have to
yeah.
kick bank it, wouldn't you? Yeah, otherwise the 9's in the way. She's gonna play safety.
This is dangerous right here.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's doing here. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
boy.
I saw happen,
Yeah.
to be honest. She had a different picture in her head.
Oh, yeah.
13 is.
That'll go in the side pocket, won't it?
I do not think it does. I think it goes
Oh,
up here in the
maybe.
corner, but you got to get
Maybe.
the 12 out of the way.
Yeah.
And it may go in the corner that the 9 is set up for, but I don't think so.
I'm looking at this. You don't think that goes in there? You don't think that 13 goes in the side pocket?
I don't.
No, you don't. Okay.
I feel like you catch the 5. It's very close,
Close.
but I don't think it does.
She's looking at it.
She'll tell us.
She will. She doesn't like it.
I think I would play the 9 to get on this end of the 12. To play the cue ball up and to play the 13 up in the corner once the 12's out of the way.
Okay, I'm going to ask kind of a stupid question. There's no trajectory, like low left on this 9-ball shot that you could draw it back into the 13. No?
No, it would end up wide.
It would?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could go straight over and straight back.
Well, if you got up here and you got on the 12 to get the break.
Yeah, that too. I think I'd want to get on the 12 to play the 13 down here, though.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's
what she's going to have to try
yeah.
and do. I'd be hitting this with the inside. She hit it outside. Let's see how it gets her. I mean, that'll work. 12 in the corner or side, either way. Yeah, I'd go side, I guess, looking at the overhead. Oh,
and then
she's got the 13. Never mind, even better.
Sorry, we didn't even realize that. Oh, that's a nice shot. Oh, she's going to like that. Oh, no, she's fine. This might be it. This might be it.
All right, so stop shot here is really all she needs.
Yep.
Just don't slide off one way.
Right.
Or just don't
dead
slide
center,
to the right.
slide in front of the 5. That she did that. Perfect.
I think that's going to seal the deal here for
does.
Kelly. She might take the Queen's title back. See what happens. Congratulations, Miss Nickl.
Once again, reclaiming her crown. I know Lori's going to be really disappointed. It was
bit. She had
not
some
her.
opportunities
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
she's not going to be happy with it. She knows she had a lot more in her that she did not get on the table today.
Yep.
All
right,
right,
guys, we want to thank you guys. And Sean, as always, I want to thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys next week. But make sure you guys stay tuned. We got Jesters coming up, 1:45, and then 4:30 we got the Knights match coming up. 2 new opponents in there.
Thanks for tuning in, people.
Vincent is on vacation, and we'll see you guys later.
All right. Bye-bye.